Yeah, sorry, that actually started playing now. Oh, what the? Am I going in auto or what? Steven said the same, and he makes a face full overflowing with enthusiasm. And the reason why I had to leave a little bit because one, I was hungry, I had to eat something, and two, my little brother just showed up. Hey Nathan, come here. This here is my little brother Nathan. Say hi, Nathan.
No.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say hello, world. Okay. There you go.
Alright, we have to get going. Sure, outside.
Hi, Nathan.
Hold on, Ethan. Go outside.
But anyway, what? I was completely lost. I thought we were just killing time. Simple, let's go to that forest. Stephen replied without hesitation. He seemed really fascinated by the story. Are you insane? Said Alfred, unable to believe what he just heard. If you only need to look at his face to know he did not like the idea. Ah! Despite everything you heard, you want to go? Of course, it would be a test of courage among us three. Gotta fix everything up. Oh my god, Nathan! Replied Stephen, full of confidence. Perhaps too much, he should relax a bit. Don't tell me you're afraid. No. Why should I be afraid? Answered Alfred at the same time he folds his arms, making a false gesture of security. It's more than obvious that you are afraid, Alfred. Almost as much as when you have to talk with a girl. What about you, Axel? Don't tell me you won't come. Suddenly, Stephen asked me at the same time, looking at me mockingly. Don't tell me you want to be the chicken of the group. I hate that tone of voice he used. I'll never give you that. I said, look, without thinking, showing a confident smile. Let's not say no more. Take your coats, backpacks, flashlights, and some food. We are going to the forest. Stephen said, full of energy. Yeah. We three said in unison as if we were going to have some kind of private party. Not really know what we're doing or what we are going to find. 2:13 a.m. I awake completely confused, not knowing how much time had passed. My head hurts like hell. I can't blame it. Fortunately, the pain goes away quickly, just as my confusion. Soon I come back to my senses. My flashlight is lying on the ground, shining towards the empty air. I immediately pick it up. It was my only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. Then I remember that Stephen and Alfred were with me. Stephen, Alfred, can you hear me? Without thinking, I screamed their names in the dark while trying to find them with my flashlight, but there is no trace of them. They are gone. So, quick update. I'm going to be moving within a few days, so you might not see me record for a long while, or my videos for a long while, until I get back. Yeah.
I want to kiss you, Papa.
Bye.
Bye.
A kiss.
Okay, just a hug. the head.
A kiss. He wants a kiss. Come on,
No.
kiss on the forehead. He wants a
No.
kiss. No.
Just say bye. Just say bye. Just say bye.
I get a kiss.
I'm in.
Ha
Yeah, and this is my mother.
ha.
I'm in the middle of recording. That's why I can't do that.
Okay, say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh yeah. When
Love
my family
you.
comes to visit me, they are gone. Where the hell are they? And what the heck just happened? I really don't understand anything. Shit, we should have stayed at home. This is not a proof of courage. We could be in danger. I have to find them. I have to find them. 2:19 a.m. Little time has passed since I started to look for my friends, and I really can't stand this place. I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers it is unnatural. It is darkness that steals your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. To make it worse, the air is damp and cold, as in winter, carrying a strong rot smell. As if there were a corpse of an animal hidden throughout the forest. The atmosphere in this place is oppressive. For every step you take, it makes you more uncomfortable. Since I started to look for my friends, I felt that something is watching me, but there is nothing. I sat with my voice full of frustration. I just want to get out of here. I continue walking devoid of any hope. No matter where I look or how much I walk, I find nothing. I cannot even hear the sounds of animals. Rather, it seems they're already dead and rotting. No, I have to calm myself. I said to myself. I stop for a moment to rest. I breathe deeply, but the rotten air of this place does me no good. Immediately I start to cough as if I had something stuck in my throat. Shit. What am I going to do? This cursed forest seems endless. Even if by miracle I could escape, I cannot abandon Stephen and Alfred. I'm really screwed up. Again I sigh, feeling on the verge of tears. Frustration is building up. I have to do my best to keep calm. If I fall into despair, then there is no doubt I'll be joining the list of missing persons. In the end, I decide to keep walking. Step by step, I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do any good. Even if it was only to deceive myself, feeling that I am doing something, I wanted to continue walking. Time passes without any change. Only the sound of my footsteps can be heard. Knowing that as soon as you stop, you will be surrounded by a dead silence, and incentive is a good incentive to keep walking. There's something in my nose, and my legs were already hurting. Suddenly I hear a crack at my foot. Instantly I took a step back and looked bellowed to see what made this sound. What is this? I whispered to myself, discovering that I had stepped on animal bone. I believe that it's from an animal, although I do not rule out the possibility that it belongs to a person. But for my own good, I prefer not to think about that. An expression of anguish is drawn on my face. It's best to ignore it. I have to keep walking. Suddenly, my flashlight reveals something. Without hesitation, I point towards there again. Only to realize with the surprise that it was the white cat. The one from before which made that awful meow, but this time I find it lying on the ground. It appears to be fainted and is wounded. Then what should I do? Okay. Let's pick her up. It's best to continue without waking her. That cat is dangerous. It's her fault that I ended up in this place and my friends are missing. But even knowing that for some strange reason, I can't help but feel sorry for her. Even if it is unnatural, it's still an animal. I bend over to see her closely. She is unconscious and there is a thin line of blood coming from her mouth. I'm a real idiot. I said to myself at the same time, clean the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief that I had with me. Fortunately, she doesn't wake up. Then I close my eyes, making her appearance a little better. Now she seemed to be peacefully sleeping. After a long sigh, I decided to pick her up carefully. I didn't know what the power of this cat are, but if she brought me here, maybe she can return me to my world. With her in my arms, I decided that the best thing I can do is to continue walking. 2:31 a.m. Again, I find myself in the dark forest, walking aimlessly. Only moving forward, but it doesn't seem I was getting somewhere. In my arms, I carry the cat, which sleeps soundly. Come here, here you'll be safe. I suddenly stopped. It's probably easy to see that the disbelief of my face at the moment. It's that voice again. I whispered to myself with no one to listen to me. Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my head. It is a feminine, soft and gentle, as if it belonged to a princess from a fairy tale, but I can't trust it. Am I really going crazy, or is the force that doesn't make any sense? I don't know, but I don't like any of the two options. I then feel the cat move in my arms. I look down at her confused, just to see how she opens her red eyes suddenly. I become quiet at that instant. For a moment, the two stayed motionless, staring into the eyes of the other. The red eyes of the cat are disturbing to me, but also there is something fascinating about them, something that attracts me. I lose myself in her eyes as if hypnotized, until suddenly she jumps from the intention of scratching my face. My reflex is pushing her. At the same time, I jump back, turning my head to dodge her claws. I manage to dodge her attack, but in the process, I dropped my flashlight. I panicked and act clumsily. The flashlight falls near me, lighting up a tree in the vicinity. As soon as I lift my hand, I remember how dense this normal darkness is. I quickly pick it up, not even thinking before taking action. I then placed the cat light where the cat was. Only to discover she had arched her back angrily as if she feared an attack from me. Those red eyes stare at me, shining with the light of the flashlight as if they were jewels, reflecting a fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body froze after seeing them. I can't even think. The cat then lets out a thunderous roar similar to the one before, but weaker, although not any less frightening. There's no doubt there is something wrong with that animal and must be cursed. Everything is her fault. She must be some kind of evil spirit, a pet of the witches. I feel how panic seizes me. My heart beats is quickly begging me to do something. My mouth is dry and my forehead covered with cold sweat. What should I do? Confront the cat. I ain't no bitch. No, I should not despair. I have to calm down and think carefully about what I should do. With that in mind, I take a deep breath and look again at her. Soon the expression in my eyes changes from fear to courage. I realize it is only a cat, without a doubt a strange one, but my life is not actually in danger. That isn't a tiger staring at me, but a simple cat. Apparently her only power are those weird meows. If she could kill me, she would have already done it. So I rule out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to this area of the forest, so unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs with air, I slowly walk towards the cat. Her meows got louder every step, but I don't let them scare me. Seeing that, I do not turn back. She shyly takes a step back. In my mind, I smile at that image. The prey is now the hunter. I look at her directly while advancing. Little by little, her meows become weaker, as if she was losing strength. I suddenly jumped and take her in my hands. She hardly resists at all. Not so tough now, right? You look better like this. She's trembling in my arms. She looks so helpless that I almost feel like a villain. But I must not forget all that she had done so far. It's her fault that I'm in this place. She brought me here, then if I kill her, it would be possible to go back for her anymore. With that grim idea crossed my mind. I never killed an animal. The truth is that I can't be proud of myself in doing such a thing. If I do, maybe this legend could come here and then end here and now. Then what should I do? Just keep her captured. That's stupid. Just keep her captured. It is only logical that Magic should die along with the cat. That should be my ticket back. Kill her, everything would be over tonight, and the legend would come to an end. Confident that it was for the best, I tried to view it in my mind. Luckily, I hope that none of my notifications are popping up for you guys. No matter how hard I force myself to see it in the end, I am unable to take the life of another living being. Even it is a cursed cat serving a witch, I don't feel good killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. So the only thing that remains is to keep her with me, hoping that sooner or later she allows me to escape. With nothing more to think about, I decide the best thing to do is to continue my path. 2:41 a.m. It's been a few minutes since I captured the cat. Again, I find myself walking with her in my arms, led by the strange voice. How long have I been walking in this forest? Apparently not enough to make me go mad, but it should be close. Don't be afraid, come with me, I'll help you. The voice sounds closer this time. It seems that I'm going in the right direction. I don't fully trust in it, but it's the best I have. At least at first glance, it seems a friendly voice. I am completely focused on my way when I suddenly feel something bite me. What the heck? I shout in pain, realizing that the cat bit my arm. Fortunately, it wasn't a dangerous bite, but it sure was painful. My distraction, she takes the chance to jump from my arms, falling a few steps away from me. Quickly, I set my gaze upon her furious, but soon something happens that makes me forget about my anger. Suddenly, the cat is covered with a bright light. So much that it repels the unnatural darkness surrounding the forest, stealing my breath. Under the light, its figure gradually changes until it ceases to be a cat and becomes a human figure. No longer is there a cat in front of me, but a girl with incredible beauty. I must be really going crazy. She has red hair and red eyes. Actually, she looks like sort of like a character from Ruby. She's about my age. And her sister, I would have asked her without hesitation. Just thinking about it makes me laugh to myself. Even at the edge of madness, it seems some things about me will never change. She approaches slowly towards me, one step at a time with no fear. The girl then stares into my eyes with a slightly irritated face. Her lips are moving. She seems to be saying something, but I am unable to hear a sound. Are you trying to tell me something? I babbled, just still confused, with a face of disbelief which surely made me look stupid. Said the girl with a very low voice. I do not understand what she is saying. What? I can't hear you well. I'm still confused. Suddenly the girl pouts in a bad mood. What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? Finally, I could hear her clearly. And just in time, because it seems her patience was about to end. Okay, now I heard you, I said, annoyed. All of my astonishment from just a few seconds ago disappears when I see the arrogant attitude of the girl. At least now I can think she will bite. I don't think she'll bite me, I hope. The girl then snorts with irritation. What an annoying guy I had to find. She said at the time and placed a hand on her lips, making a pensive face. Wait, you shouldn't speak ill of someone you have right before you. I was quick to respond. For a moment I feel annoyed at the thought that I have to teach manners to this spirit or whichever she is. I paid so much beauty wasted on someone so arrogant. The girl let out a snort of annoyance after hearing me. I'm sorry, it's a bad habit that I can't quit. She answered without sounding very repentant, clearly a false apology. After talking, she diverts her gaze towards the surrounding as if she was bored. I see. Reply to no, I just met her and I already feel I don't like her. But anyway, that doesn't matter, I just not forget who this girl is. She was the cat that started all it all. Anyway, at least you could tell me why you attacked me and my friends. Actually, after acting more seriously, greetings were over. It's time to get to the important stuff. And why did you bite me if I wasn't doing anything? Before I knew it, my lips moving, asking another question. I cannot lie, I was angry. Girl then stares at my face. She blinks with curiosity before speaking. Does it hurt, the wound? She asks innocently. Yes. I was quick to respond with annoyance. I didn't need to say more. Of course it still hurts me, silly cat. She looks at me in silence for a few seconds until suddenly she approaches me without any shyness or fear. On second thought, how could a simple human such as me scare a cat that turned into a person? Show me your wound. I am confused. What the fuck is going on? She does look amazingly pretty, and plus she has one of my fetishes. My fetishes is always the unnatural looking hair and the eye. I love red eyes. I don't know why. Her presence makes me nervous. This girl seems to not know what personal space is. Embarrassing as it sounds, I never had a girl this close, if only it wasn't in the forest. I didn't know why I should trust her, but strangely something tells me that she had no bad intention. The girl is surrounded by a calm aura, something pure unlike anything else in the forest. In the end, resigning myself with a sigh, show her arm with the bite. Immediately the girl sets her sights on my wound. It will only take a moment, she said with complete confidence, then looks up into my eyes. Could you close your eyes? She asks as she blushes slightly. I am surprised to see that embarrassing face she has, even just a little. Then I feeling something wasn't right, but there is nothing else I can do. Okay. I said, doing as she asked. I didn't know what to expect. For a moment I thought she would get naked or something. But what kind of magic can only work when you have no clothes? I don't know, but my mind sure wanted to imagine that. Come on, Axel, keep your composure. Suddenly I feel something warm and wet touching my wound. Amelia shuddered. Wait, what are you doing? It's a stupid question because I knew well what she was doing. She was licking my wound. You idiot. You said you could watch. Was quick to respond to the cat. With her cheeks red in embarrassment and her lips still close to my wound, she looked adorably troubled. Don't you see I'm just trying to heal you? She then added in about, sorry, said blushing. I thought you would do something more extraordinary. Now I'm not sure. Is she a girl who can transform into a cat, or a cat that can become a girl? Sorry to disappoint you, not extraordinary enough, murmured the girl at the same time she gives me an annoyed look, red eyes shining with disgust. It is then that I realized that the pain had disappeared. With curiosity, I looked where the wound was, and to discover that there is no trace of it. For a couple of seconds, I stayed. It seems your treatment worked. I finally said gratefully, still looking at the spot. But of course, I have experienced healing myself, answered the girl, closing her eyes and inflating her chest to show off her pride. I actually appreciate what she did, but I still wonder if she really had to lick to cure me. I understand, but who are you? The girl makes a small snort with curiosity after hearing my question. Then she tilts her head, closes her eyes, making a thoughtful face. It seems I have not presented myself. She opens her eyes and gazes into mine. My name is Ashley. So that's her name. I expected something more extravagant. My name's Axel. By the way, have you ever been accused of witchcraft? Before I knew it, I asked that question. I guess it was rather rude for me, completely lacking in manners. But I must not forget for even a second that I am in this curse first. Ashley suddenly becomes silent, as plain as sight. She takes time before responding. Yes, but that was a long time ago. Then she closes her eyes and exhales her empty lungs. She seemed to be recalling something painful. Just saying her made me feel guilty. I'm sorry, it's not my intention to make you remember it. Is it slightly remorseful? No doubt. To be accused of witchcraft must have been a horrible experience. Ashley closes her eyes and nods a couple of times. It's great. It's not like I can blame your curiosity seeing where we are. Then she looks at me closely with curious eyes. By the way, how do you know about me? Perhaps you're a sorcerer who has lived during these past centuries? She asked, narrowing her eyes as she was trying to see the inside of my mind. What kind of question? No, nothing like that. I answered at the moment. I'm just an ordinary person. It's just that there are stories about witches in this forest. But as you can see, the stories are not very convincing, or else I wouldn't be here. I explain, trying to remove any doubt that Ashley may have. Again, she closes her eyes and nods. I understand. She pauses and looks into my eyes. It's because of those stupid myths that stupid humans come to this forest, just like you. She then said, looking at me with rejection. Wait, what are you trying to say? We are to blame? I replied, feeling offended. Ashley suddenly looked at me disgusted. Are you an idiot? Yes, if you hadn't come, my existence would be nice and peaceful, instead of this chaos that is every year. She said, ending with a sigh of frustration. But you're the one who causes all this. I was quick to respond. I don't even bother to hide my anger. I can't believe what she says. How arrogant can she be? Ashley opens her eyes wide surprised, then she looks at me with annoyance in her red eyes. Do you not understand, stupid human? Definitely, I don't like this girl. I'm only trying to protect you. Her words take me by surprise. I exclaimed. You attacked me and my friends only to protect us? Yes. She simply replied at the same time. She nods, filled with pride and confidence. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I cannot believe how arrogant and self-centered this girl is. After everything she did to me and my friends, I can't stand her any longer. Wait. I don't like taking a few steps when I heard her calling me. She sounds really worried. You don't understand the real danger you're in here. I stop in my tracks as soon as I hear real danger. I wish we're feeling some doubts. Suddenly I shiver. It doesn't look like she's lying. Yes, I tried chasing them away using illusions. Other times I hit them with my powers. And as a last resort, I scared them directly as it was in your case. Ashley confessed, blushing a little as if she felt embarrassed of remembering. And why did you do that? I asked, confused. Something isn't right here. Ashley stares at me with her red eyes. If they continue with their curiosity, they will meet an evil entity that will take their lives. What you say doesn't sound very convincing. I immediately interrupted. The only evil entity here is you. You are wrong. I'm the good one. Then she said, looking into my eyes with a pure innocence in her. I can only laugh at the comment, but it'll be after doing all that you say you're good. Don't laugh, I'm only trying to protect you, replied Ashley furiously while waving her arms. She then crosses her arms and gives me an unpleased look. You expect me to believe that? I replied sarcastically. What she said made no sense, but somehow she seemed oddly convinced it was the truth. She was really a bit wrong in the head. Well, it's true, you have to believe me. This time she sounds really worried about me. I feel a little sorry for her. Ashley then stays silent, looking at me with puppy eyes. However, she soon recovers her proud attitude. If you want to hold my hand, I won't harm you, she says suddenly. I look carefully at her. She has a very arrogant face, as if it was a great honor to be able to touch her. I won't do anything strange. That's distrustful, but after seeing her again, I do not think she was lying, as she nods full of confidence. I promise you. I stare at her for a few seconds, and we gotta get to the next part. Damn. Making sure there isn't a trap.